At 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
And good morning, everybody. It is Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday, November 22nd, and Steph is back.
Hi. Thanks for having me back.
Well, you work here, so
yeah, I know.
I'm just glad you're here today and tomorrow as well.
Yes, I know a lot of you have started shopping already with all the online sales, and we actually have a list for you of some of the most in-demand Black Friday items in each state.
That's right. So here in Texas, the top gift as far as demand is the Apple Watch. I'm not completely surprised.
Yeah, that's a very popular item in our area. Some of the number of the states where the item is most popular, we have Nintendo Switch. I guess that's 13.
13 states.
For 13 states out of, yeah, so that's pretty popular. That's no surprise there as well. And then we have the iPad for 11 states.
Yeah, PlayStation, the Xbox Series X, and then the Apple Watch. So 3 states, including Texas. Some of the other in-demand items is it's called the Dyson Airwrap.
Yeah, so we have in studio. Yes, Brianna, thank you for telling us what this is. Apparently, it has like attachments, like you can curl your hair with it and straighten it as well.
It's like a curling iron hair dryer.
Hair dryer
kind
and
of thing.
Straightener as well, right?
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, and that is the top one as far as Black Friday goes in the state of Connecticut and also in Washington State. But again, down the line here, looking at all 50 states, the most wanted gift going into Black Friday shopping is that Nintendo Switch.
Yes, it is. And just in case you're wondering about the site, so research was conducted by dealdrop.com.
Dealdrop.com. Dealdrop.com. Okay, let's check on that forecast. Everybody has eyes on the weather and for what we were seeing early this morning. It was cold.
It was.
But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Mark, I'm buying you a Dyson hair thing
Oh, I'll take it.
for Christmas. Either way.
Not going to get a lot of use, buddy.
It was cold this morning. We had temperatures dip down into the 30s here in San Antonio. 38 technically was our low. I know it says 39 here on the map, but we did drop down to 38. 32 in Honda, 31 in Kerrville, 32 in Fredericksburg. Those pop out. We did briefly drop down to freezing in those spots. But yeah, chilly. Temperatures are starting to warm back up now that the sun is out. We'll see plenty of sun today. In fact, we'll see a big swing in temperatures. The air is dry, and that gives you that effect of a cold morning, but a gorgeous afternoon. 66. The forecast tonight, today's sunny skies. Now, things will begin to change. By the way, that's a 28-degree swing in temperatures from the morning low to the afternoon high. But things will start to change this evening. Clouds return, especially as we get into tonight. And then for Thanksgiving, we'll get some morning showers. It'll be cloudy for most of the day and cool. I want to let you know about that. And for the weekend, more clouds and light rain, even a cold front in the forecast. So a lot to talk about in the 7-day forecast. We'll get to that. We'll break down the Thanksgiving forecast for you. We'll also talk travel across the country. That's coming up here in just a couple of minutes, guys.
All right, thank you very much, Justin. We like that animated turkey. Earlier, the roads were pretty clear, but Mark just saw there on TransGuide that it looks like there's an accident off of I-10 and 1604. This is a busy area right there by I-Fly. It's that interchange right there close to the rim. It's where a lot of people travel, so it's probably going to be some backups there. We're not seeing it here on your cameras, right? Looking at I-35 and Ben Zingelman, things look fine right there.
Yeah, this literally just popped up on the TxDOT website, so we'll keep an eye on it. The tricky thing about that is, of course, it's near the intersection where you can get to La Cantera and the Rim Shopping Center, that kind of thing. So we will keep an eye on it for you. The other thing we're watching is the skies. They're saying this is going to be the busiest Thanksgiving travel day ever today. And you're looking at the flightaware.com misery map. And right now, the most misery is up in the northeast. And that's because they've had a little bit of weather problems this morning. But leading the nation for delays is the New York City metropolitan area. If you have friends or family coming in from, say, Newark or JFK International, yes, there are some delays right now. We've seen worse, but this number has spiked since the early edition of GMSA. So right on that list right now, going down top to bottom, Newark, JFK, Boston, that's Washington Reagan National. LAX is now up and at them, and they're starting to see delays. Atlanta, LaGuardia, and then Chicago, O'Hare also on the maps. Good news, Dallas and Houston looking pretty good right now. And there's Dallas right now. And there are some delays. It looks like the main delays are feeding the route up to Denver International Airport. If we click on Houston right now, looking pretty good, faring better than Dallas right now. Doesn't appear to be affecting any of the other hubs or feeder routes. And San Antonio is looking really good and has been pretty much
all morning. Yeah, San Antonio's been good. And for now, let's look at today's 9 at 9. A major milestone in the Mideast. A breakthrough deal between Israel and Hamas has been reached. 50 women and children prisoners in Gaza will be released in exchange for 150 Palestinian prisoners. This will mark the first major de-escalationary step taken since the war began in early October.
Police are warning about a higher threat environment this Thanksgiving due to the war in the Middle East. The warning is for everything from parades to holiday shopping. But right now, authorities say there's no specific threat to any malls or even the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Today is expected to be one of the busiest travel days of the year, and things could get dicey for a lot of us with nasty weather rolling across large parts of the country. However, drivers are getting a bit of a break. Gas prices are down about 35 cents a gallon compared to last year.
TSA reminding travelers of packing do's and don'ts. Prohibited items will slow down checkpoints during the Thanksgiving rush. Weapons of any kind need to be checked. Battery-powered mobility devices go with checked luggage. Lithium batteries come on board. Regular batteries are fine in either place. Medicine and baby items should be carried on, and wrapped gifts are fine, but you may need to unwrap them if TSA asks to check them.
Today marks the 60th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. He was in a convertible limousine headed to a sold-out luncheon in Dallas when shots were fired from a sixth-floor window. The FBI later found Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in that shooting.
Home sales continue to remain at their lowest level in 13 years. Home buyers are being priced out of the market as they compete for fewer available homes. Median price for an existing home was nearly $392,000 in October. That's up 3.4% from a year ago.
There's still a possibility that interest rates could go up again in the newly released minutes from their last meeting. Federal Reserve officials indicated they could hike rates if progress to cool down inflation was, quote, insufficient. There's one meeting left this year.
A hated junk fee may end up in the garbage. The Biden administration wants to eliminate early termination charges for cable and satellite services. Companies would also be required to give prorated credits. The FCC votes on the proposal next month.
Retailers across the country are expecting a bit of a dreary holiday shopping season despite discounts. Companies like Best Buy, Kohl's, and Lowe's all recently cut their sales forecast for the year as demand slips. And that's today's 9 at 9.
Okay, in your other morning headlines, quick reversal from those who fired the guys who run the leading AI tech company and the really bad side of cryptocurrency.
Plus, the IRS is holding off on a new way to collect taxes, and your kids can go ahead and get their letters off to Santa. David Sears is here with your morning headlines.
Apparently, the post office is expecting a big rush of letters to Santa, so they're starting a little early this year.
That's good.
We'll explain that in just a second, but first let's start with this. It is the power of the people. Yesterday, we told you that last Friday, the guy that runs OpenAI, Steve Altman, was fired by the board of the company. It took a couple of days, but he is back. More than 700 employees threatened to leave if the company didn't hire him back and then fire the board. The board of directors has been replaced, and Altman is headed back as the CEO. Microsoft was ready to take the employees of OpenAI and Altman to lead a new AI group. Altman says he has Microsoft's blessing and support to go back to OpenAI. They're the company that leads the way when it comes to AI development. And here's their response. We are collaborating to figure out the details. Thank you so much for your patience through this. That was their statement on X. All right, we're not done with the drama of the modern tech world. Now we're talking cryptocurrency. The guy who heads up the world's largest crypto exchange has pled guilty to several U.S. violations, a couple of them most damning. Money laundering and funding terrorists. His name is Jinping Zhao. He is, or was, the CEO of Binance. The feds have accused him of some pretty nasty stuff, processing more than 100,000 transactions by child abusers, cyber criminals, and even terrorists, including Hamas. They're also accused of making money off countries under sanctions like Iran.
These laws ensure that our financial institutions are not available to designated terrorist organizations.
Zhao will now have to pay more than $4 billion in fines, and he will also step down as CEO, and Binance will no longer be able to do work here in the U.S. markets. Hey, the IRS still a little behind when it comes to implementing some rule changes they want when you make money using a third-party platform like Venmo, Cash App, or some of those other platforms you can make money with. The IRS says there could be some taxpayer confusion, really, and they still have to figure out how to make it easier for people to understand how they're going to get taxed. So for now, if you make money off those platforms, you still have to pay Uncle Sam. You just do it like you've always done it. You have to report the gross income only if you did more than 200 business transactions and made more than 20 grand. A business transaction is payment for goods and services, including tips, but not, say, using Venmo to split dinner check with your friend. Eventually, if you make money using those platforms, that company is going to have to send you a 1099-K to fill out if your income was over $600. If your kids already know what they want for Santa to bring them this Christmas, you can go ahead and let them send their letters to Santa. The U.S. Postal Service has already started Operation Santa. This is the earliest it has started since the program began 11 years ago. So here's where kids need to send their letter. First off, you got to put on your full name, your return address, a stamp. How much is a stamp these days?
$50.
Close, Mark.
Wow.
I don't even remember.
I have no idea
get
what
those
a
forever
stamp is.
stamps. You know?
I do too.
So-
I forgot, and I always buy. When I don't buy just one, you always buy like a pack of them. So I've completely
but I have
forgot.
no idea what a stamp costs.
So 123 Elf Road, North Pole. 888.
So,
It's
yeah.
like you're Jeff Davis, but you added to it, right? It's all eights.
So if you don't have your list, get out your Sears catalog and start going. Do you think anybody remembers the Sears catalog and used to go through the Sears catalog?
I think our viewers, some of our
I think
viewers,
some of them probably remember that.
I know David Sears remembers the Sears catalog.
I remember the Sears catalog.
Yeah.
I do too. Thank you, Dave. 909, 49 degrees.
And preparations are underway at Meals on Wheels as they get ready to give Thanksgiving meals to thousands of senior citizens. When we come back, Tiffany Huertas shows us why this year is different and the new resources they have to make this holiday meal delivery program extra special.
Welcome back. It will be a beautiful Thanksgiving for thousands of local seniors thanks to Meals on Wheels San Antonio that will be delivering meals this year. This will be the first Thanksgiving the meals are cooked right here. This is the new headquarters off Nacogdoches and Danbury Road. And we have someone special here to talk a little bit more. Ariana, good morning. Tell us about this whole process. What's happening here?
Yeah, so our amazing kitchen team is plating meals for Thanksgiving so that we can have everything ready to go. Tomorrow, more meals will be plated. We're going to have our team in here about 5 a.m. to get everything going, and we'll start delivering to almost 2,300 seniors in our community.
Show us the plate. What do we have here?
Of course. We've got all the things you would expect. We've got sweet potatoes, buttered green beans, turkey, mashed potatoes with gravy, and stuffing. I mean, it's just a really good, really full plate, so no one should be hungry at the end of it, and maybe they'll have extras for later. So,
the seniors that are going to be getting this food, what does this mean to them?
Yeah, I mean, so this is basically the kickoff of the holiday season for people, and if you don't have anyone to spend that day with, like, that can be really hard. So we're really excited that our volunteers get to go and basically say Happy Thanksgiving, kick off that holiday season, and it makes them feel really special that people are taking their time on this day to do that for them.
What else should people know about this Thanksgiving?
So this Thanksgiving is actually our first time cooking this Thanksgiving meal at our new campus over here off Nacogdoches and Danbury. And we're just really excited that we get to do that in this wonderful kitchen, which has allowed us to produce more and more meals for the people we're serving as we know the need continues to grow.
The need is definitely continuing to grow, but the love here is also growing. Thank you for joining us. And I want to take you back over here to just show you the wonderful people here on Meals on Wheels. Take a look at the beautiful ladies here. Happy Thanksgiving. You all are wonderful. They're making all of this happen. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
I wish they could see us waving at them. Hi, thank you for being there. I know they're busy
waving.
though.
They're all like, hey.
Hey.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Tiff.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Well, it's a gorgeous Thanksgiving Eve out there, and we like to keep this trend going for as long as possible with family and friends in town. Love to show off our our beautiful city. The funny thing is, TransGuide today, Justin, I don't know if you saw this coming in. Did you see the funny messages for Thanksgiving?
I did. They're very clever.
So you talk, you text, you're a turkey is one on TransGuide. The other is mashed potatoes, not your head. Buckle up.
Good reminder.
I like it.
Cute.
Yeah, I saw
Cute.
those. Those are good. They always come up with clever ones around the holidays.
By the way, this is your crew for tomorrow morning as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be here bright and early.
Yes.
And the thing about today is going to be gorgeous. Tomorrow, not bad, but we're going to see maybe a few showers tomorrow morning, so just heads up there.
Okay.
I don't think it'll affect your Thanksgiving too much. We got to start with the pollen count, though, because Mountain Cedar showed up yesterday. A lot of people were miserable. It's back into the moderate category, so it's down a little bit from yesterday, but still there. Molds are still high at 1,340. So still some headache type allergy counts here, but at least Mountain Cedar's going down. That's always helpful. And as we go outside for you, what a great start. Chilly, yes. Temperatures started off in the 30s this morning, but not a cloud in the sky. And right now we're seeing those temperatures warm up pretty quickly. We're at 50 now after being in the 30s this morning. 51 in Braunfels, 49 Seguin, 46 in Bernie, 42 right now in Kerrville. We've got light winds out of the northwest. Here's your forecast for today. Noontime, 62. So there's that rapid warm up, and then we're up to 66 this afternoon with sunny skies. Now, as we get into this evening, clouds will start to increase a little bit. And by the overnight hours, you'll see skies go almost cloudy in advance of a storm system that is starting to develop out here over parts of Mexico. We can see some rain there in Mexico, in deep South Texas, and that area of low pressure actually moves right over top of us tomorrow. Now, the air is really dry at the surface, so anything that develops rain-wise is probably going to evaporate, or if it makes it to the ground, it's going to be really light. So that's kind of the idea tomorrow. Let me walk you through the forecast. Again, today's sunny, and as we get into this evening, here come the clouds, and then by the overnight hours, we're going mostly cloudy to cloudy here in San Antonio. And then by tomorrow morning, here come the showers. This is 7 a.m. Thanksgiving morning. A couple of very light showers tracking through San Antonio. I'd say between 8 a.m. and maybe 2 p.m. And then after that, everything kind of scoots out of here. And then we should get some clearing late in the day tomorrow, so the sun pops back out. But with all the cloud cover, it'll keep temperatures pretty cool on Thanksgiving Day. So here's a look at the forecast and what we're thinking. Some showers early, 45 at 7 a.m., 52 10 a.m. Noontime, 54, still a small chance for shower, then some clearing by the afternoon. And maybe with a little bit of sun, we'll get up close to 60 degrees. Let's talk travel. Today, big problem up across the Northeast. That's moving away, though. And so as we get into tomorrow, we'll have a few showers around here, not a big deal, and then some snow in the Rocky Mountains. That'll be a trouble spot. And then as we get into Friday, same story. Denver, Wyoming, Salt Lake City, that's where the snow will be, and then some rain across Florida. But no big issues here. And then more unsettled weather moves towards Texas by Saturday. We could even see a few showers here with some cloud cover. And then a front comes through on Sunday, so that brings with it a few showers and then some snow up across the Great Lakes. So that may cause some travel issues too if you're flying out or driving or whatever it may be on Sunday. Extended forecast. So we got 20% chance early on Thursday, 66 Friday, 63 Saturday with lots of clouds. There's that chance of a shower on Sunday as that front comes through, and then it turns windy and cooler. So on Monday, we're only talking about a high of 50 with a few showers around, then the sun pops back out by Tuesday. But if you got to go to the store today, which, go at your own risk, the weather is good.
It's kind of ominous.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, have you seen the grocery stores on the day before Thanksgiving?
I was there yesterday.
How did it go?
It was fine. A lot of people there to say hello to. And,
That's good.
We get you, though. It is an Olympic sport these days.
It is.
Yeah.
Right.
Good luck.
You've seen the Hunger Games, right?
No.
Just kidding. 9:20, 50 degrees.
All right, rock and roll marathon participants can enjoy their turkey this week, and then next weekend, it's race day. So when we come back, we're going to talk to a local musician who's getting ready to play along the marathon route. Welcome back. It's 9:23. Well, the Rock and Roll Marathon Weekend is coming up very soon. That's happening next weekend on December 2nd and 3rd.
Thousands of participants are getting ready to run, but also getting ready. musicians set to perform along the rock and roll race route. Joining this morning is a local musician, Jonathan Garcia. Hey, Jonathan.
How are y'all?
How are you?
Hi.
I'm doing great.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, absolutely. Thank y'all very much for having me out.
Of course.
Yes, we're happy to have you here. And we hear that this is not your first rock and roll marathon.
No, I want to say this is my 12th year to be a part of the organization, being a part of playing along the route, along with other bands and artists, which is also awesome. And it's really inspiring for, I don't know if you ever run a 5K or,
I do it
marathon,
almost every weekend, Jonathan.
Right? So, but I've heard just over the years, just, oh man, coming around that corner, just having that music just pumping, it just keeps me going. It's kind of one of those kind of things that just kind of gets you going through around the corner, and you're almost there. And
so you grew up here, right?
Yeah, not much.
So what's it like playing here in your hometown at a race like this?
It's great because I get to see all my family and friends, the ones that are out there running, and I always have family and friends that always come out and support my shows. So, it's an early morning, definitely, but we're going to be out there and it's going to be exciting as well.
You're in good company because we're early morning people.
Yes. We're used to the mornings. Well, speaking of, I've run in this race before, and it is, we thank you for being out there because it gives us some energy and it gives us a reason to smile. We might, maybe we're tired or maybe in pain. So when we're passing you and we hear you, it brings a smile to our face. So thank you. As a participant or past participant, thank you for.
Yeah, I always tell people on Facebook, I'll be out there for the marathon. Oh, you're running? Oh no, I'm going to be on the sidelines, but I'll be playing.
Yes, it's still early. Well, speaking of that, we were just wondering, for the viewers at home or participants, where around will you be for marathon weekend, which is next weekend? A mile marker or maybe general area.
Yeah, so I'm going to be at the Rice Road Trailhead, right along the Salado Creek. I believe it's on the marathon portion of it, so past the half marathon. So any of those long distance runners, look for me as you come around the corner, and I'll be right there jamming it out.
Sounds good. Going back to your music, Jonathan, what inspired you to become a musician?
I started following one of my local family friends, Luke Olson, who grew up in Alamo Heights as well, and he was going to Texas Tech, and he would ask me on the weekends to come on the road and help him out, and I started seeing what he was doing. I was like, I can do that.
Yeah.
And I just got the songwriting bug, and ever since then, it's just kind of...
And there you are.
Yeah.
Dressed for the weather, too. Well, I was telling Jonathan, in all honesty, having a live musical guest is not really our shtick here, but we're thankful that we have a local artist on. We were wondering if you wouldn't mind playing just a little bit for us since you're here.
Since I have it, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
So you'll definitely hear this song on the route if you're running. So.
Okay.
She said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowds. I thought heaven couldn't help me now, that nothing lasts forever. This gonna take me down. She's so tall, handsome as hell. She's so bad, she does it so well. I can see the end from here. My one condition is, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, baby. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's in your wild dream.
It's 9:27. We'll be right back.
Wow.
San Antonio, you were there for me, and now we want to do the same for you. When I shared news with you about my miscarriage, I was flooded with your messages of love and support. In fact, some of you even shared your own experiences with pregnancy loss and infertility. I know it's tough, but the one thing I learned from this is that you're not alone. We're not alone. So many people go through this, and that's why on November 30th, we're going to have a town hall here at KSAT that specifically focuses on infertility and pregnancy loss. We're going to have a fertility expert, a doctor, and we're also going to have a therapist. They're going to be here to answer your questions. So here's what you do. You click on this article, scroll all the way down, type in your questions, and then hit submit. We're here for you. And remember, don't suffer in silence.
9:32, welcome back. A meal with a loved one on Thanksgiving Day, one of the most special times that we don't forget.
And hundreds of South Texas families are making sure that basic military trainees enjoy these wonderful moments too.
I love these stories. Tiffany Huerta shares the story of one San Antonio family that's been opening up their home for more than 30 years, creating cherished memories to last a lifetime.
At the Dennis family home, preparations are being made for Thanksgiving Day.
We'll extend the table out to make sure everybody fits. Both my kids, my daughter and son-in-law will be here along with my grandson, and then we'll have the 2 airmen.
Loved ones will gather and enjoy holiday favorite foods.
We will have turkey, the stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, a variety of vegetables.
And the setting is just right. Cozy and welcoming.
My wife set up a little banana bread and some candy and stuff for you guys. We have coffee.
Whoever visits, the family makes sure you feel right at home.
There's creamers if you'd rather have milk.
Including us.
Do you need any sugar or anything? No? Ice cube? My wife will drop an ice cube in there because it's too hot.
David's wife, who was at work, even leaving us a special note. Now they are getting ready to open up their home and hearts to special guests.
We tell them, look, you're at home. You can take your boots off if you want. You can relax. You can watch TV. We do let them use our phone to call their families.
Phone calls that mean the world to U.S. Air Force basic military training trainees. The family bought this home in 1988.
The following year, 89, we started.
They are one of the families participating in Operation Home Cooking. It's a tradition going strong for 48 years at Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, allowing families the opportunity to share the holiday with trainees. For David, the program hits home.
I spent 22 years in the military from 74 to 96. And while I was in Germany, that's where I met my wife.
He knows how difficult being away from home during the holidays can be.
When I was stationed in the barracks, the married guys that had to pull duty on the holidays, I would volunteer to do their duty so they could go home and be with their family.
The family is counting down until they can share experiences.
But this is when I was stationed in Berlin. This is construction on the Berlin Wall. They had a part of the wall that was damaged. They would undo it, take it out, put a new piece in, and seal it all back up.
David is ready to make others smile and laugh just like he did to us.
For us, we look at the food
And this year, he will make sure to snap some memories.
You get involved, we get going and stuff, and you don't even think about it. But now with the cell phones, it makes it easier to do it. So I think this year we're going to get a few more pictures.
Pictures he can add to his collection and can go back to from time to time. Tiffany Huertas, KSAT 12 News.
Very nice. Love that San Antonio tradition of bringing our trainees into our homes.
Yes, a lot of families opening up their homes at this time of year, and we love that. Oh, plane going by there at live, looking out there with live cam. A beautiful 52 degrees out there.
It is. By the way, I just checked the traffic. I was curious the traffic around San Antonio International Airport to see if it was kind of building up. So far, so good. But I would imagine there's quite a few people at the airport today, and it's going to get a little busier as the day wears on. Hey, I want to show you a picture. I love this picture. This is Dallas. Says he's a troublemaker. Now, come on. I love the Dallas Cowboys blanket there. And I'm assuming he's named after the Cowboys. A big game coming up, of course, on Thanksgiving. But we appreciate the picture. We always love seeing the pups. Good-looking puppy right there. Here's a look across the country. We mentioned some of the flight delays up across the Northeast. Thankfully, it's all in the form of liquid up there. You notice it's 50 in New York. It's above freezing in Boston. There still may be some delays, but not as bad as it could be if it were wintry weather. Most of the nation dealing with some cooler temperatures at this point, other than Miami, 82, still warm there. It's been warm seemingly all month there. Across Texas, 40s and 50s this morning. We started off 38 here in San Antonio, but we will make it up into the 60s today. 62 noontime, sunny skies, 66 is your high, light northerly winds. Just know that clouds will start to build in tonight, and we're going to see a chance for a few light showers coming up on your Thanksgiving morning. Another look at that forecast hour by hour for you coming up here in just a few minutes, guys.
Thank you, Justin. Looking ahead to the day after Thanksgiving holiday tradition here in San Antonio, the 39th annual HEB tree lighting ceremony will take place this Friday at Travis Park downtown. Festivities begin at 4 p.m. Tree lighting is right around 6:20 p.m. This is a free, family-friendly event open to the public. There'll be crafts, live music. They're also going to be showing the Grinch movie beginning at 7 p.m. So don't forget about the ice skating down there, too. So a lot going on to kick off the Christmas season.
And if you watched the show yesterday, you heard that Max talked about one of the city's newest holiday hangouts downtown. Holidays on Houston kicks off this Friday as well, together with the Ford Holiday River Parade and lighting ceremony. So starting on Friday through January 2nd, Houston Street between Legacy Park and Alamo Street will be decked out in the holiday spirit. And there will also be special offerings from local businesses and live entertainment.
All right, if you're skipping the cooking tomorrow for Thanksgiving, you just want to eat out, there are some restaurants open tomorrow. Mi Tierra Cafe, Cracker Barrel, Perry's Steakhouse, Rainforest Cafe, Romano's Macaroni Grill, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, and of course, Whataburger. There's also some others. Just check out the hours because they may vary due to the holiday. But those are just some of the places that we wanted to mention.
That's right. And also local Tip Top Cafe right there on Fredericksburg Road. They will also be open on Thanksgiving. They want to welcome anyone to come in for a hot meal on Thanksgiving Day.
All right, so we've also mentioned some of the stores that are going to be open and closed tomorrow. So if you missed any of that information, you can still find this web article on KSAT.com.
We also mentioned the city services that are open and closed tomorrow, but we want to mention the trash pickup change again, so just in case you forgot. So if you have that garbage or recycling or organics pickup that's usually scheduled for Thursday, that's going to happen on Friday now. And any pickups on Friday will instead happen on Saturday. This information is also on our website.
Small business owners gearing up for their biggest shopping weekend of the holiday season. Small Business Saturday looking to continue its win streak. According to a new American Express survey of small business owners, 55% of them anticipate this Saturday will make a significant contribution to their overall holiday sales this year. Over the past 13 years, people have reported spending nearly $184 billion during Small Business Saturday.
And if you're wondering where to shop local, well, Google has a new feature out with a new small business filter for its search function and maps. It'll help shoppers find products offered online by local retailers that identify as small businesses. In addition to local businesses, it includes e-commerce brands and vendors from marketplaces like Etsy and eBay. To use that feature in search, select the small business filter when shopping on your computer or phone, and pick the filter on maps on mobile when trying to find local businesses.
Right now it's 9:40, 52 degrees. You're watching GMSA at 9.
When we come back, we are continuing our Thanksgiving This or That series with the pie edition. See what kind of pie some of the KSAT crew likes best.
The zoo is open. Always a great day to go to the zoo. Check out the crane exhibit. Actually, that's the flamingo exhibit.
Yes.
Our producer, Alex, told us wrong. Anyway, the zoo is open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. because of Zoo Light, so open later than usual. We'll have a good talk with Alex and we'll be back.
Pumpkin pie or pecan pie?
Pecan pie.
Pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin pie by far. It's not even close. If there's pecan pie next to me, I'll go in search of pumpkin pie.
Pecan is just nasty with that stuff in between the pecans. No. Pumpkin pie.
Oh, pecan pie.
Tie.
Both.
Pecan pumpkin pie. Pecan pumpkin pie. Like pumpkin pie with the pecans on top of it.
It's not pecan or it's not pecan, it's pecan.
So I was a pumpkin pie person as a kid. As I've gotten older, it's more pecan pie. It's probably my favorite type of pie.
A more sophisticated palate as you've aged.
Neither.
Neither, they're both gross.
Cherry.
Cherry pie.
Would you believe me if I said I have not had pie ever?
All right, we're done. Anyway,
Remember to count your blessings and take a plate home with you. And Texas Eats and KSAT 12 wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
You go, David.
What just happened?
He was singing.
Oh.
He's part of the musical men of KSAT.
Yes, food makes him happy.
Yes.
Yeah, I was telling Steph during the break, I got to run to Bill Miller right after this show and go pick up 2 pies for tomorrow,
Yes.
pumpkin and pecan. We're not having any debate tomorrow.
Right.
We're going to get both.
And then I was like, thank you, Mark, because I completely forgot I placed an order and I need to pick up a pie at Bill Miller
Right.
as well.
Now, you said neither. If I bought them for you, does that change your perspective at all?
I'm not that cheap, but no, neither one of those pies taste good to me at all.
I would say neither also.
Yeah.
The pie I'm picking up is for my family. I'm picking up pumpkin pie.
Pecan is like eating like a bag of sugar to me.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
I like it.
That sounds great.
No, it's not good for the kids, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, no.
Anyway, let's jump into the forecast. If you're traveling today for Thanksgiving, maybe you're heading down to Corpus Christi or Brownsville, know that you may run into a little bit of rain, especially down in the valley. We're already seeing a few showers down there. Otherwise, the rest of Texas looks good. Dallas, Houston, El Paso, all good. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s today, so good travel weather, albeit a little crowded, I'm sure, on the roads, but no weather to cause any problems. 66 is our forecast high today in San Antonio, 65 in New Braunfels, 64 in Seguin, 66 Pearsall, 64 in Uvalde. And as we go outside for you right now, we've got a long way to go. We're at 50, but we started off at 38 this morning, and temperatures are rising rapidly, especially over the next several hours. You'll see these numbers quickly jump into the 60s. Northwesterly winds at about 7 miles per hour. What a great morning. And the dew points are in the 20s, so it's very, very dry, almost desert air. And that'll be with us for basically today and tomorrow for the most part, but humidity tries to increase a little bit on Thanksgiving Day as we get some of this energy that is down to our south. So I mentioned Brownsville getting some rain right now, some heavy rain in fact. There's an area of low pressure just off to the west of that has developed and will move across South Texas tomorrow. Now keep in mind, we just showed you the dew points. The air is really dry. It will try to generate some rain, but a lot of it may not even make it to the ground. It'll evaporate before it makes it here. So you may just notice a few sprinkles, maybe some light showers, but not a big interruption of your Thanksgiving Day plans. And as we look at the forecast here, sunny today. Looks beautiful on your Wednesday. And then as we get into tonight, clouds begin to increase. This is 6 o'clock. I'd say by tonight, clouds will start to thicken up around the area. We'll go cloudy tomorrow morning, and then here come a few of those showers. This is 7 a.m. on your Thanksgiving morning. And then by noontime, most of the activity is starting to wind down. And then I'd say by the afternoon, this scoots east and we're going to start to see a little bit of sun. Now, the question will be, how quickly do these clouds clear? If they hang around a while, it's going to be a pretty cool day. Temperatures will hold in the 50s. But if we do see a little bit of sun, that'll warm us up some, hopefully close to about 60 by the afternoon. 45 at 7 o'clock, 52, 10 a.m., 54 noontime. There's your 20% chance for shower. And then some clearing late in the day, 59. That's your Thanksgiving Day forecast. Beyond that, we'll get some rain chances over the weekend. So Saturday, a couple showers. Sunday, it's kind of a drizzly situation where it's damp in the morning. Then we get a cold front through. And then behind that, we may see a few more showers on Monday. This is not going to produce a lot of rain, though. It's all going to be light, so nothing that's going to fill up the rain gauge, but a little damp over the weekend. So 59 tomorrow, 66 Friday, 63 Saturday, 62 Sunday. Front comes through, it turns windy and cooler. So by Monday morning, we're back in the 40s. And I think Monday is going to be a cloudy, pretty cool day. A high of only 50 with a 20% chance for a few sprinkly showers, and back up to 61 on Tuesday.
Well, it's nice, though, for all the activities on Friday.
Yeah, Friday's good for shopping. If that's what you want to do.
Sounds good. And for sports fans, it literally is the most wonderful time of the year over the next 2, 3, 4 days, right, David?
Yeah, this is awesome. Tonight we start with the Spurs, see if they can end this 9-game losing streak. Clicking on the Clippers again.
You sound hopeful.
Okay, well, there's some hope.
You never know. It's going to happen.
There's a little hope. Devin Vassell is not listed as questionable. That was yesterday. So they're going to have their usual shoot around, their little practice this morning, go over the game plan, and we'll see if he's been upgraded. We can only hope that he's.
What's the fancy name for a groin pull they were giving it? Abductor something?
Something.
Yeah.
Something like that. So that's tonight. So the Spurs see if they can end this. And at 6:30, we're going to have a Spurs special. The sports department's going to put that on, but at 5:30 we're going to be RJ and I'll be live streaming some stuff tonight from the concourse. We're going to see if people are still pumped up, if they're still excited, where they stand as far as the season goes.
Yeah. And here's why.
Do they still hate Kawhi?
Are already off. They're just happy to be over at the arena, checking out our team, right? Maybe seeing their first game of the season or something like that.
I mean, they're 3-11. They got a 9-game losing streak, but it could turn around on a dime.
Yes.
We hope.
And then we have a NFL triple header coming up.
Tomorrow is just, eat, nap, watch football.
Rinse and repeat.
Not necessarily in that order. However you want to do it. So you got the Packers and Lions. You know what's amazing about the Lions is they're like the silent winner. Nobody really talks about them. They're 8-2.
Mike Osterhage.
Just Mike Osterhage.
Mike Osterhage,
Nonstop.
Mike Osterhage is always talking. But he's like, but not a lot of people are talking about the Lions. They're 8-2. Oh, you threw that in there. I did. Good for you. Aggie head coach has got him. That's why he didn't want to go back to the Aggies because he got something going on right here.
Yeah.
All right, then Cowboys are going to beat the Commanders
at 3:30. So that Cowboys need to keep winning if they're going to keep pace with the Eagles.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
No hope for Mark?
No. You're already writing that one off?
They stink with a capital S.
So that's where you'll be napping tomorrow about 3:30. You start that nap.
And then I'll be up for Niners.
This one 49ers. And the Cowboys and the 49ers are tied. They're both at 7-3 records. So
Really?
the Cowboys need to keep winning. The 49ers need to keep losing so the Cowboys can get a better record. So there you go. And then Friday is just another huge day. UTSA has a chance to get in the conference championship game if they can beat Tulane. And then it's Tech and Texas.
Yeah.
Live right here. Both those games are here on KSAT 12 Friday. So
try to keep you guys separated.
I want your Texas Tech people to be nice, because I'll be going to the game. Yes.
Nice. How about the Longhorn people be nice to the Red Raider fans who are coming to Austin?
No.
I
mean, be nice. Like, let us win.
Oh, no, we're not going to. No.
I know that doesn't
Justin,
happen.
should we give them the room?
I think we should.
We're not going to be that nice.
No.
So.
Hash it out. David, thank you very much.
All right.
Happy
Big
Thanksgiving.
weekend. You too.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
9:51, 53 degrees.
We'll be right back.
Go.
The holiday shopping season ramping up, especially as Black Friday nears. Coming up on our noon show, we're speaking to officials at Tanger Outlets up in San Marcos to hear how they're preparing for Black Friday's shopping rush.
We will also be asking about shopping trends and the top deals expected to be seen this holiday season. Again, that will happen today at noon.
And we're starting to warm up. We're jumping up through the 50s. We'll be in the mid-60s by later today. Sunny skies, dry air, really nice day. Clouds roll in tonight. We'll get a small chance for a shower early on Thanksgiving and then some clearing late. 59, a little cooler for Thanksgiving. 66 Friday. More clouds over the weekend. Cold front on Sunday, and that cools us down for next week.
All right, Team KSAT is rolling along. We've raised over $13,000. Our goal is still $20,000. Our Max Massey #1 in the country at $46.95. Team KSAT #1 in the country. But keep those donations coming, and here's an easy way to do that.
Yeah, that QR code makes it super easy. It takes you right to where you need to donate. So that way you don't have to search for us on the website. But yeah, KSAT.com, and then there's the QR code to make it easy.
And pick the best beard. I'm just saying.
Justin's pointing at himself. Mark's like, what about me?
This is nice too.
All right. Thank you for your donation so far, though.
See you tomorrow morning, and happy Thanksgiving if we don't.